we do a Vesper every night at 4-H camp. And from a really young age, a local family and leader in my community always talked to us about the starfish story. And so the starfish story is something that is very important to me. And so a quick gist of it is a guy was walking down the beach line one day, and there were a bunch of starfish that had washed up on the beach. And so what he was doing is he was taking one at a time and tossing them back into the ocean. And somebody else stopped him and said, "Why are you doing that? You can't make a difference. You know, there's so many starfish on the beach." And he just bent down and picked up another starfish and threw it in and said, "But it mattered to that one." So I always say that if you can do something that matters to one person or impact one person, it'll matter to them. You don't have to try to reach hundreds or thousands of people, just one person to make a difference in their life. And so that's really what I try to do, whether it's with my staff or with campers that come to camp or anything like that. So the starfish story is something that I would use as advice for other 4-H members. So I guess most people that come to camp know me as Miss Cari Hammermail. So that we have camp nicknames. So I am the program coordinator at the Texas 4-H Center. So I hire and train all of our camp staff and then put on all the programmings for our summer camps and retreats and things like that. So do anything you can think of with our 4-H camps out here. Work with the Texas 4-H Council on getting junior leadership retreat planned and the sessions they do.
What are the experiences and projects about 4-H that are your favorite and have affected you?
So I was pretty involved as a 4-Her. I participated as often as I could. I showed pigs and steers growing up. I participated in judging projects, as well as being county officers, district officers, and I was on state 4-H council my senior year in high school. I just enjoyed any aspect I could get from 4-H. I remember my first time at camp, like the back of my hand. I still think about it. I still reference it now being in this position. I remember being in a cabin with all of our friends from our county. We actually dressed up every night for the dances. We had the themes. We still do that. We painted our faces with weird sayings and funny stuff so that, you know, maybe more boys would dance with us. And we just had a great time at camp. Getting to do all sorts of things, again, representing 4-H at the state level and the district level was an awesome opportunity. I definitely loved that and still cherish a lot of those times. I mean, I met my college roommate on Texas 4-H Council.
So what are the most memorable skills or things that you learned in 4-H?
Oh, I guess public speaking would be one of them. So, you know, speaking to a crowd at Roundup was a big deal. Teaching our summer staff, so being in the role of teaching the 4-H camp staff how to do that as well. I really enjoy just the service aspect of anything you get to do. So, and then just being able to make friends. So from a young age, being able to connect with people on different levels, whether it's your peers, maybe adults or kids younger than you, just being able to do that, I think makes you a great leader, and you're able to, you know, just do great things with lots of groups of people.
So with all those experiences that you've learned from 4-H and all those skills, how have they affected what you do now?
I guess I go back to just being able to work with different people, being able to adapt to lots of different situations. Flexibility is very important. So being able to, you know, realize it's raining outside and we can't do activities. So being able to work with a group of the staff members to come up with a new plan. I really try to follow a little bit of a servant leadership plan, and where I give them an idea and just kind of let them go be the leader, and what they need me to help do, I'll help them. I don't ever want to be like a dictator and say, hey, you have to go do this. I want to give the opportunity for them to make that decision and then help them accomplish that task or any goals they would have. So I think those are some big qualities that I try to implement anytime I can.
Yeah, I can say that 4-H camp and seeing you there, and it's made a huge impact on my life as well. And I don't know where I would be without it. So,
Awesome.
For everything.
Yeah, that's what camp's for. I I don't want to be the face of camp or anything like that, but I want everyone to be able to experience the things that I experienced and just have the same feelings and experiences that I've had through 4-H and now is getting to work out here all the time. So